Sorry for that, guys. Like I had to go on a little bit of break. All right. Okay. So continuing where we left. So as I told you, we are converting from four to tray. Okay. If you want to convert from four to tray. Okay. So according to this, the shortest thing is you can just do simply four substitutions. See, if you're trying to insert or delete or anything, it's not going to work. It's going to give you a more of work. All right. So simply you can do four substitutions. All right. So that's it. And one more thing, one more doubt which I got while solving a particular question is that, see, okay, so serious guys. So this is the question from our assignments, all right? So let me try to run the code that we have. Okay, so I'll just see this. This is the edit distance code, okay, which is given in our IITM, PDSA GitHub. All right. So fine. I'm just connecting this. Okay. So Tuesday and Wednesday. All right. See, the edit distance is 12. Okay, this is the the lowest distance or most optimum edit distance that you can get. Okay, when people try to do it, they come up with different numbers because they tend to insert or delete. They think that okay, this is there. Why don't I insert and delete the insert two from the front and delete three from the back or something like that, right? So just like how we did for the previous one for the tray and four. Okay, so you will have a much smarter way if you can do the substitution. Okay, fine. And I'll also print the matrix. Okay, so I'm importing NumPy and I'm printing the matrix. Okay, if we do that, see, we get a matrix like this. All right. Wait, let me just try to do the print ed only. So that ed is going to be the array distance matrix that we have. All right. And ed of 0 0, see, that is what array distance of 0 0 will give us the expected value that we are trying to get out of the mm, that's going to give us the total array distance, the minimum array distance that you have, or the most efficient array distance. All right, so we have a matrix here. Okay, I know that you guys will be able to populate this. All right, so same way. So if they are the same, okay, so I have little bit of pre-processing. All right, or else. Mhm. Let me do it for you guys once again. For that, I'm just gonna copy this output. Too much. Fine, I'll just copy from here till here. This is the matrix. I didn't want to compute it again and again, so I just took the matrix. All right. So here we have the code, and I'm pasting the matrix. Yeah. So don't worry. We'll just try to put this in a correct way. Right. So one more thing that I want to tell you guys is in the code, if you're giving. So today is Tuesday and yesterday is Wednesday. So whatever you give first will come towards the left hand side, and whatever you give on the right will go to the top. Okay. So which means that mhm. So yesterday was, they asked us to ignore the space. Yesterday was, what was yesterday? Monday. Monday. And the other thing. Okay. Oh my God. Sorry for that. Okay. I'll make sure that we get it as like the column that we have. I'll just organize this. Okay. Yes. The You can try to skip these parts. So the last one we know, right? It's just empty star. Okay. And as I told you, what did we pass on the left hand side? We passed in today is Tuesday. Okay. P and that's okay. Pobayis. Yeah. So we got the matrix. Okay, let me just try to change the color a little bit. Yep. Okay. So now we got the matrix. Hmm. Now how do we traverse? And then we got the value, right? Even the matrix gave us the value of 12, which is going to be the area distance. And what do we need to do at what position? That is also important, right? They might ask a question like that. So far we didn't get a question, but still it's better you understand that. Okay. So see, how do we traverse this? At what position we should do what? Okay. As I told you, we are trying to convert today is Tuesday to, I mean, so from left to right, right? Now we are going to travel from bottom, I mean, top left to bottom right. Okay, so which means in order to convert this to yesterday was Monday, how do we do that? So let's see that. Let's first travel this. Okay, so see here itself there comes a confusion. Okay, how did we reach this position? So we have a to like we reach this. So t and y doesn't match. So that means we got 12, which is going to be a minimum of 1 plus the minimum of the 3, right? So we have two minimums, right? The minimum value which is 11. So we have it at the two positions. So where should I go? Should I go to the right or should I go to the left? This was a confusion that we are having. But actual factor, you should go to the bottom. Okay. Again, I'm repeating. So if you have two minimums, you go to the diagonal one. Okay. So similarly, you see O and E doesn't match. So you take the minimum of the thing. So it's if you have a minimum at the bottom, you go. I mean, the diagonal, you go to that. Similarly, what is it? D and S. How did we come to D and S? It is a different. So see, you go to the minimum. So this is where you come towards the right. Okay. And D and T. How did we? I mean, D and T they are not same. How did we come to this 9 over here? See, D and E they are not same. So you go towards the right, which is the minimum. Okay. And D and R they are not the same, which means you came from the minimum just till here. Got this? Okay, now see, D and D are same. That means we came from the diagonal. So this is very sure. We can be very sure that you came from here. So again, so A and A we came from the diagonal here. So Y and Y came through the diagonal here. All right. So what do we have next? We have I and W. If you want to just try to write like this. Okay. So I and W, just for you guys to visualize it much perfect. So I and W, they are not same. So how did we came here? Again, we are having two minimum values. So if we are having two minimum values, you go to the diagonal. I mean, wherever I mean, if you have a minimum on the diagonal, you go to the diagonal. Or if you have at the diagonal of the first priority goes to diagonal. That's the point over here. And you have S, okay, and you have A here, okay. So which means they are not same. Which means we go to the diagonal again, okay. And we have T and yep, yes, T and S, which are not same again. So we have the minimum of the diagonal, okay. So now see U and M. So U and M, they are not same. We came through the diagonal, the minimum value, and E and O, they are not same, which means we came from the minimum. Okay, what do we have next? Yeah, I know this is going to be a little bit hard for you guys to do it alone, but just make sure you do it. Okay, S and N, S and N are not same, so which means we came from the minimum. Here we go. Now, so we just have three elements, so we can just see the three. Okay, so it's D and D. Yeah, they are same, right? So which means we came from the diagonal A and Y. So see the travel how we have done. Okay, so again now let's write the what are all the edits that we did. Okay, what are the 12 edits that we are doing here? Okay, so see. So the bottom one is less than the upper, I mean above one. So which means it was a substitute, correct? So we are doing a substitution. So which means so t was substituted with y. Okay, we are done with this. Okay, from here to here again, it's another substitute y e. Okay, then what we are doing? So we are going from. So again, I'm telling you, if you come from top to bottom, it is a delete. Okay, so if it is a what is this diagonal one, it can be either substitute or no change. So substitute if the the values are not equal, if okay, and if it is a horizontal one, then it is going to be a deletion of no, sorry, an insert operation. Okay, so and we have here we have the horizontal, which means how many horizontal ones? That means insert 1 2 3 4. We are going to do 4 inserts. We did 2 substitutions and we are going to do 4 inserts. What are the 4 inserts? STER. See, STER, 4 inserts we have done. So see, look at this. Now we are traversing the diagonal. For the next 3 things we are traversing the diagonal, but the diagonal values are the same, which means you don't do anything, right? So you just copy paste and paste this DAY. So far these are the edits that you have done. Okay, and then following along, so this is substitute, 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 substitute. Wow, so many substitutes. Okay, I'll try to do it. So TUES. So yeah, so 1 2 3 4. Oh my god, sorry. So we are substituting. Yesterday was there, right? So 1. So from 6 to 5, we have one substitute. That means I is substituted with the next one, which is was. Okay, or else let me just write this first. Okay, what substitute, substitute, then insert, insert, insert. 1 2 3 4 insert. Okay, then no change for the next 3. 1 2 3, no change for the next 3. So how many substitute? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 substitutes are again 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, then there is no change for 1 2 3. 3 no changes. 3. Okay, so we have done 2 substitutions. 4 insert has been done, so 3 no changes. Then again 6 more substitutions. That means from starting from here till this we have to substitute it. Okay, so mhm. So look at this. So we are at this position, right? So W is, I mean, I is substituted with W, S is substituted with A, and T is substituted with S, U is substituted with M, okay? E is substituted with O, S is substituted with N, okay? And you don't have any change, B, A, Y. See, yesterday was Monday, and today is Tuesday. So that's all, guys. See, these are all the things that you need to remember in order to find out the edit distance. See, if it's just the edit distance, you can just directly calculate this matrix and try to do it. Please don't try to do it on yourself. These questions carry some valuable marks, and these are easy questions. Better, whatever you're doing, you make sure that it is the right value, because some people were getting 11, some people were getting 16. Okay, due to some inserts or delete. See, this is the optimal way. All right, make sure you do the matrix, so which will give you the proper answer. But doing the matrix is also not fine, right? You're just going to fill the values. Look at the top. It is not, just practice it for two or three more times, so that you'll be familiar with the steps and you'll be able to do it in not this won't even take 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes to do it. Okay,